This is a serious road test against a top 25 opponent. Can they dodge the upset and keep that #1 intact? Welcome to the iconic Rose Bowl, home field of the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Bruins will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I don't leave this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond.
Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk. In a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this could really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quick juke. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Scarlet Knights offense is on the move now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the Scarlet Knights will line up now. It's first and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near the goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's third and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Makes the grab. Can he get there?
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. So UCLA's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there are secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He fires downfield. Got him wide open, hits him right in stride. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. And the Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. A tougher second down on the way.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. To the 45. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pass rush closing in. Over the middle. It's Spoon. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Bruins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. A play action looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 12th play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. Looks left and finds his target there. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher.
He's in the clear. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
It's a draw. It's just the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air. It's Brown. He's looking deep here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Bruins will send their punt team onto the field. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First down, looking for more now. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Murray.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offside. Defense. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Mitchell. Putting toward the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. First play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. To throw, it's Brown. Quick throw to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Takes off in a bootleg. With the catch, it's Cox. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Bruins will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, UCLA.
What patience here by this quarterback, taking advantage of the offensive line, giving him time. He seemed to work through the 2nd, 3rd, and then 4th option until he makes the throw for this touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. And the ball ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Quick throw to the left side. He's got it with room to run. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. The Bruins come up to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Brown. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pin them inside the 5-yard line.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Same runner's got it again. Finding space at the 20. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. At the 20. Crosses the all the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking downfield, it's Brown. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And now the handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handed it off. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The sure hands. It's Ross. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Caught quickly. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Rutgers. So the offense looking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the extra point was up and good. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And the Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Caught behind the line. It's Flores. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bruins will send the punt team onto the field. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Defense is coming after him. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Bringing pressure. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35, UCLA, 14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Grab down the middle. It's Flores. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Wolf. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The Scarlet Knights begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Grab behind the line, it's Murray. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half.
Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And the Scarlet Knights will kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Dropping back. It's Brown. Caught over the middle. It's Flores. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Bruins come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Makes the catch. It's Cox. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Using his legs. It's Cox. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Now it's second down here.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Powers through. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down and 10 now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Nice grab. It's Wolf. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Grab down the middle. It's Murray. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. That completion makes it second and short. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake on first down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Offense getting set, second down play here.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. And the route is on. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. It's a short completion of the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. And the Bruins will have to kick this away. Already punted 5 times now today. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Grab behind the line. It's Ross. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Going to try to use his legs here. He slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Enough to convert on third there, so first down from the 12 now. The Scarlet Knights are looking to keep this drive going. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it in the open. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the point after is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
UCLA 21.
Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick pass, the catch is made. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's caught. It's Rogers. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
What a great... This defense really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense. You work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the single back takes the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here. Important second down play coming up. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Scarlet Knights with 1st and 10 here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Okay, ready? 2nd down coming up. Igloo!
QB bootlegs here. He escapes the pocket. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to...
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
59, UCLA, 21.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner will be brought down. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. He's running out of time here. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. 2nd and long now from their own 5-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's looking to scramble. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Leaning on the run game here late. Jukes to get past a man. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
66, UCLA, 21.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Hart over the middle. It's Sims. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. A deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, UCLA. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
UCLA.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Throws out the stiff arm. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Ball handed off. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Timeout.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Second down after that previous play. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but
he's in the clear. And so one more big play to punctuate this winning performance by the offense. That's it. Game over. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here.